what is up, guys? Welcome back to Millionaire Gaming. So today we're playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remake for the Xbox One. I know it's been a little bit since I played this game. I know it's been a little bit, but we're playing it again, and we're going to do New York City, and we are doing Venice Beach. One of the hardest levels, in my opinion, because I don't know why. When I was doing this level, well, both levels, it took a lot longer than anticipated. Like, I actually was struggling. I was like doing it for like a good 45 minutes, and not on each, but it definitely was a tedious challenge for me, because even though I love the sights and stuff, the graphics and stuff to this game, I was just really annoyed that some of these challenges were just kind of hard to do. I think the ones that were getting me mainly was the VB transfer, as well as the one where you have to get the secret tape in New York. Other than that, it was a pretty simple run. I'll tell you, it definitely does feel great to play this, and you know, it's October now, so it's kind of crazy when you realize it, how close of the year is over. But it's kind of a good thing, I guess you could say. But it's very weird to say that 2020 is almost over, you know? I don't know if it's me or something else, but every time I think about like October, I always think of like just weird stuff, like besides Halloween and stuff. I always would think like what I'm gonna be for Halloween, you know, like costumes and stuff. I always liked it, and I know every year, ever since I was a little kid, around maybe, I don't know, I think as soon as I hit like 9 or 10, my mom decided to make a CD. Every year when it's October, we have to listen to it. So, unfortunately, that's what I have to do. It's almost kind of like a tradition, but I absolutely hate the CD because it consists of just a whole bunch of music. It has like Rocky Horror Picture Show music and like a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, it has Talking Heads as well as like some other stuff. I know we made a new one, and it had like Cannibal Corpse in it. It had like Kill or Become, as well as like there was Black Number 1 by Typo Negative in it. So that was kind of cool that it's in there, but I absolutely hate Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've never seen the movie, but it just does not interest me. Like, I know it's a cult classic, but that movie just does not interest me or appease to me. I guess, I don't know. I guess it's because it's a theatrical movie, and I'm not really into, like, musical movies. I think the most musical I've ever, like, seen was, like, Sweeney Todd. And, like, you know, stuff like when I seen it in school. But other than that, nothing else, like, musical-wise, you know? I'm weird, I guess you can say. You know what's funny? When you realize that Tony Hawk's, like, just the game in general, they haven't, like, really made any remake levels of New York in any of the games, like, besides 2X and this one, they didn't really remake it in anything else. I mean, we have Manhattan and Underground, but other than that, we don't really have, like, New York City, like, the nighttime stuff, and, oh, we got an achievement. That's kind of cool. We got Beep Beep. It gets hit by every vehicle in every level with a vehicle. Okay. It's kind of cool. I guess they include a little thing like that. But yeah, they never, like, remastered this level. They never put it in, like, any other thing, which is very surprising since it's just a very underrated level. Other than that, I think there's a couple levels that they didn't really remake. They did, I know, like, most of the remakes ones that were, like, the training, of course, as well as Downhill. We got Burnside a few times, Roswell, like, 2 or 3 times. The cruise ship, never. Suburbia, we got it, never, like, besides Project A, but that's a totally different area. That's what I'm guessing. And then, I don't know. It's very surprising that they never wanted to, like, remake some of these levels in, like, other games. I mean, we even got Downhill on fucking the Tony Hawk game on the DS, which is Downhill Jam, which is really weird because the level's called Downhill Jam, and we got Downhill Jam the game. Maybe it's me. I thought that was kind of very strange. But I mean, I don't know. I'll just tell you this this challenge, like with those bus frickin' things, pissed me off. Okay, I got a job, man. I appreciate that, man. Well, at least now I know how New Yorkers act or feel about me. Did not expect that to take longer than that should have. I'll just tell you guys, this this level was very, it's not hard, it's just very challenging to, if you haven't really played this level many times, you're gonna have a issue. Like, it's not a bad level in general. Like, I actually kind of like how the layout is. I always like the nighttime levels and some levels of the Tony Hawk games. Just kind of interests me, and it kind of makes me feel like, you know, kind of authentic kind of stuff. However, I don't think it would be necessary to skate in New York in the nighttime because some of the areas are pretty rough. It's not a horrible thing, but some things are better than doing it in the day. I don't know. I'm weird, I guess. But I don't know. This challenge, when I was playing it on the PlayStation 1, like, annoyed me, like, because it just seemed kind of like annoying. Like, it didn't have the rail balance, so it didn't really show how your thing was going, unless you like put some cheats on. But I'll tell you, the cheats on this game is so much fun compared to some of them. Like, if you play, I think my favorite games with the cheats personally are probably Pro Skater 3, 4, and probably 2. I love the gravity cheats. Like, those ones are like my honest favorite gravity cheats. Especially like when it's like double moon gravity physics and you can fly like so high in the air where you see the draw distance. That's just one of my favorite things about the game. Besides, like, the just the level layout and design and stuff, and kind of like Burnside. I mean, Burnside is not a horrible level. I mean, Burnside kind of reminds me of like just like a really chill spot, like a lot of people would hang out. Except for this version, it was rainy and dark and dismal, so it's kind of like there. I do feel like I'm doing pretty well on these stat points. Like, I actually didn't expect myself to find all of them. I know there's 2 other things I gotta find in the game. I mean, besides the stat points, there's the alien plushes as well as the V for the vicarious visions. So I have the immense amount of like ones I have to find because I didn't get any during these gameplays and playthroughs. So I'm kind of SOL on that and getting those characters. I'm just kind of wanting to see Jack Black as Officer Dick, personally. You know, I'm trying to think offhand what was the most difficult, like, game or freaking, like, challenge for this game. I think probably I'm not sure if it was this one, but there's probably a lot harder ones. I think the bell ones, that one kind of messed me up. I guess I wasn't like the best on finding it. I mean, trust me, I definitely will say the bells were really hard to find. And I'm very shocked that I'm actually doing this good on the stat thing. It still it freaks me out that I'm actually finding them all pretty easy. I guess maybe it's muscle memory from playing all these games for so long. I don't know. I still have, believe it or not, like like out of all the games and stuff, I still have a few left to play. I actually have like besides this, I have a Proving Ground for the DS and PlayStation 2 to play. I have to still play Pro Skater 3 and 4 on the PlayStation 1, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get to like the Game Boy Advanced games personally. I don't know. It definitely seems like it'd be a little bit harder for me to get to those ones because they don't really make the capture cards for those other kind of consoles. I mean, maybe I'll find some other kind of like thing to do. I mean, I still have to do like the classic mode for Tony Hawk's Project 8 for the PSP, because I mean, I did freaking Thug 2 remix on the PSP. That was fun. I actually really enjoyed working it with Skizap on that one. Or Jared. I mean, I call him Skizap. I call him Jared. I don't know. Believe it or not, he actually sent me something for my birthday. He actually sent me a tech deck for my birthday. I mean, even though I'm old as fuck, I still kept it. I don't know why. I guess it's a special thing in my heart. I guess it's pretty cool. I think on this level, besides like the VR and the VB transfers, why do I keep saying VR? The VB transfers, I think that one and the finding the magic bums were the most difficult because they just appear in like other spots. They don't really like show unless you find the first one, and then they spawn in like really weird places. Unfortunately, I had to like look it up to find the ones where they are. So it kind of sucks that I had to find them like that. I guess I personally tried to find them on my own, but it was taking way too long. And it's odd enough, I definitely feel like I don't like doing the voiceover ones. It's like this one's post gameplay, so you can always tell like when I'm more focused on the other game or when I'm actually just rambling. You can always tell which one is which. Besides that, I think other than those games, I don't really have that many others to play for the Tony Hawk series. I think the one that's probably going to be most difficult for me was probably the DS ones. Like, even though I love doing that, they're really hard to, like, pretty much orchestrate really well. Like, you gotta, there's a lot of editing process to it. I love it though. Like I love editing my own stuff. Like I don't think I'm a professional personally, but I mean it's not mediocre in the slightest. I mean it's average. But other than that, I think it's probably more of that one gonna be more harder. Besides like some of the other stuff. Like I know some of the Switch games like that I have and stuff that I want to eventually play. Or like the 3DS stuff that probably might be fun, but probably difficult to like edit as well. I think anything with a double screen, it's gonna be a little bit more harder for me to just get, because I mean I don't use the like overlay like outlays and stuff for videos and stuff, so that might be it. But I definitely know like when I ever like record, I typically try to put it like in a 1080p format. Sometimes it can be time consuming, sometimes it can be very like not lengthy, but more of like hefty, because like some of the videos are kind of like very large in size, like like they can be a couple gigs. I think the biggest video I ever made was like 22 gigs. It was for the Bully movie. Like it was like like 2.5 hours, that movie. I'll tell you, that was a fun video to make. It's like I finished that game in 5 days and I beat it and then rendered it for like 4. Like I said, I did not expect the VB transfers to take so freaking long. My bad, guys. I definitely know that that one is very time consuming. I'll just tell you guys, like, the next one is not going to be too difficult. It's because I have the Ventura Street as well as the Bull Ring. And I think there's another one in between of it. I can't remember offhand what it is. But I know we're nearing the end of this game, and it's sad to say that we're going to be ending it very soon. But I am very much enjoy this, because it definitely is going to be going into the Revisited series eventually. Well, I mean, once it's kind of old and went into its prime and stuff. The one thing I think I really would like to see is some of the other games remade, like the remasters and stuff. I'd absolutely love it. If they did a fantastic job like this one, I would love to do it. Oh boy. Freaking, there's the magic bums. I don't know why, just this magic bum one just seemed kind of harder to do than the other one. I think maybe it's just they're just hiding so well, or maybe it's because of the sunlight, how it is, I don't know. it's just weird. Maybe I'm weird. And I noticed there's a lot of sometimes kind of like a skip on my gameplay. Maybe it's just maybe I have to lower the quality on my gameplay, because I try to put it to the highest quality when I'm like capturing it with the Elgato, but sometimes it does like to do the skip lag. I haven't had that issue in months. I don't know why it's doing that now. Very weird, I'll tell you, very weird. Maybe like I said, maybe it's just the quality. It's not like my computer's weak at all. It's just, I don't know.
Scram, kid.
And there you guys have it, the final bum. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, rate, subscribe, dislike if you don't like it. Well, I am the shit. You've been watching Millionaire Gaming. Sorry it took longer than anticipated for this level, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever it may be. I hope you guys enjoy, so peace out.